Now, that being said, this is something relatively new for me. I've just started Comedy Act. Actually, in a way, I started back in junior high school, when in science class I tripped and fell, and my teacher said, "Mr. Johnson, what are you trying to prove?" Gravity. With that laughter, I decided, hey, I love making people laugh. I make my wife laugh constantly. I'm sure for good reasons. I have done only a few shows, a few more booked for Christmas. Probably the hardest show I did was at an old folks home. Can you imagine trying to perform and people falling asleep? It actually reminds me of my wedding night with my first wife. Lots of people with first wives, first husbands can relate. It's all right to make fun of your former spouse. The problem I have is my first wife is my current wife. You know, comedians generally, if you haven't noticed, I'm not black like Eddie Murphy. I'm not East Indian like Russell Peters. And most, or I should say most, but a lot of comedians have manic depressive or ADD. I am a white male who is relatively well-adjusted.
You are well-adjusted.
Guaranteed the first time I've ever done my act in a dress.
But you might do it
more often.
Okay. Now, as I was trying to figure out what, as a comedian, what is my angle, like I say, those guys have their, the way they are to fall back on. Then I figured out, I'm inflicted with a disease. I don't want to say disease, I'm inflicted with something that is incurable. I am originally from Saskatchewan.
Go Riders! Go Riders! Go Riders!
Now, with Saskatchewan, there is a whole litany of jokes.
Oh yeah.
Right from the fact that we are one of 2 or 3 places in the Western Hemisphere that do not have daylight savings time. Strictly because we don't know how to change our clocks.
No, that's not true. It's because the tomatoes won't grow properly.
Secondly, we come from Saskatchewan, my wife and I, where there are towns named after body parts. There's Elbow, Saskatchewan, Eyebrow, Saskatchewan. For those of you, I just want to clarify, it is called Regina. Now, this is no lie either. This is no lie. You know, on the highway between Yorkton, Saskatchewan and Ituna, Saskatchewan, there is a place called Homefield, Saskatchewan. How many houses are in Homefield?
2.
1. Not a single word of a lie here. There's 1 house in Homefield, Saskatchewan.
You made it.
Now, please relate to this and think of this. Halloween night.
You must be Wendy. I hear the voice.
Trick or treat! And who do we have here? Mom, you know it's me. Give me candy. It's cold up here. Talk about cold. Saskatchewan is
Good order.
only in Saskatchewan can you have a 20-degree day with a -10 wind chill. Why is Saskatchewan so windy? Alberta sucks, Manitoba blows. Now, Saskatchewan is a great place to be from. We moved to Alberta 20 years ago, and we're still not true Albertans. We don't own a pickup truck, we don't hunt, and we don't have guns.
Oh, God.
Hunting. I don't get hunting. Sorry. I'm standing there looking at this head on a wall with somebody once. I said, it's a beautiful animal. My wife's beautiful. I just have pictures of her. I've seen my wife here. This is the first time she's ever seen my act.
Oh.
Maybe
What
the
about the old
ones.
heads with the party hats on? Those ones I really feel bad for. This is I have to say, this is my thing. I love it so much. Ellen DeGeneres. Those are the ones I really feel bad for. They were obviously partying, having a good time when they got shot. Now, the other part of, again, I mentioned that we've been here for 20 years. My wife and I just celebrated our 20th anniversary. Thank you. Keys to marriage, in my view. We go out for dinner and dancing one night a week, every week, since the first week of our marriage. It doesn't matter what night you go. Dog goes Tuesdays, I go Thursdays.